My name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back with a bit of a recording. And what we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. Time dates, right? Now, why is this important to you? Look at these jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the years, right? This thing is sprinting, okay? Now look, since the Carrington event of 1859, they estimate that was an X105, okay? The next recorded solar flare that sent aurora to the southern states is an X45 in the early 2000s. Next, you have in 2024, you have an X12.9, okay? And then earlier, a few weeks ago, we had an X2.9 do the same thing. And now you can see this graph. That is a plummet downwards. Now, what is that resulting in? That's resulting in stuff like this. Follow me. Oh, good.
Way down there, southern hemisphere to see that, but the northern lights are almost never visible in places like Texas.
Yes, look at this beautiful red hues light up the skies in 21 different states. This is a look at the view from Colorado, but they were also seen in places like South Dakota, Virginia, and Iowa. These
year, back in May of 2024, when you were able to maybe see them with your phone as opposed to seeing them with the naked eye. That's kind of the situation for Huntsville, for Northeast Alabama tonight. If you really wanted to see them, you'd have to be essentially north of Interstate 70.
were taken last night, and it's actually pretty rare to see the northern lights give off this red tint. The most common color to see is green.
Now, why does this matter to you? Well, it matters because of this chart right here. This means here soon, these flares and aurora are going to affect your electrified world and mine. So you probably want to get ready and keep an eye on the sun. Till next time, flat out. What's up, everybody? My name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back with a bit of a recording. And what we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. Time dates, right? Now, why is this important to you? Look at these jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the years drag, right? This thing is... Where are we at? Why do I not have sound? Why is there no sound? What? Okay. I hear things, but I don't hear
Since
anything.
the Carrington
event of 1859, they estimate that was next.
There we go.
5, okay?
I hear things
the
now.
next
Ha, ha, ha.
recorded...
Welcome on back, everybody. My name is Vlad the Inhaler. And,
You know, we're here, right? We're doing things. We're juking, jabbing. I already lost the train of thought on that. Don't mind me. Anyways, how are you guys doing tonight? Are you doing good? Did you get a drink? Are you chilling? You vibing? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Printing some soda pop can lids, right? You know, boom, right? You got lids. They fit on your soda can. They go on your soda can like a lid. This one is not correct. This one is too big, but this one, you know, you get the idea. It goes on your can. That one is correct. I have my correct one on me. Where is it? So let's pull out the one that fits. Wow. It's a soda can lid. Okay. So I made a 3D model, right? We're going to be doing this as some of our products over here at the VGC. Yeah, look at this. This guy's going to be cool. You guys can get you some soda can lids by contacting me. I don't fucking know. Yeah, contact me. Reach out to me if you want a soda can. Oh, God. Anyways. Yeah, I got cool puck tower. It's like almost like a pile of shit, you know? If only it was brown. A little swirl at the top. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with any of this. Do I ever know? No, I don't really ever know what I'm doing. So, yeah. Jokes on you guys. No, I'm just kidding. We got 3D modeling. We got games we can play. I don't know what games we can play. We got Vintage Story. We got Definitely Not Fried Chicken. We got Drive Beyond Horizon, My Winter Car, My Summer Car. We've got all these other games. Rustler, Grand Theft Horse. We got Vane, Zomboid, Disco Elysium. Fucking, we can go back and do some classics. I don't. Someone come in here in the chat and tell me what I should play or 3D model. I don't know. Which, I mean, here you guys can, what? This is what this is my soda can lid. Very fancy right now. Yeah, see, soda cap. Yeah, it's got an inner ring down in here. You can see in here. It's got that inner portion there. That's that ridge of your soda. It's beveled along this. And yeah, you know, it fits in on your soda can nicely. And put cool sayings on them. We're gonna be doing them in colors. Yeah, you know, and I'm gonna bevel the sides up. I got some ideas for that. I just ain't completed that yet. That's the next step, man. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool, right? What other shit did I have? Oh yeah, my Keef and scraper and scoop for any of those who are smokers out there. That's another one I'm working on. I don't know why you'd want to buy that, but yeah, I mean you could, I guess. More like things here in the IRL. But you know, hey, that's a thing. Bandaged up. Loot the Keef, you know. Good shit. We got some of the shit I was doing for some other shit. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. You guys are so quiet. I don't like it at all. You know you guys are way too quiet over there on the internet. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You should not be that quiet. It's unnerving. Please stop. Alright, I guess I'm gonna play some Drive Beyond Horizon, because, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Oh, if you guys didn't know, next week is my birthday, I know. So sad. I turned another year older. Boy, what will the world do? Why does that, like, always go up? Weird. See if we can complete one of these vehicles, right? I mean, we only need a windshield and 2 lights for the diesel. Come on, game, load. Load. Oh yeah, this was the shitty stop.
Drum and bass, 100% copyright free and 100% accords. Get ready for a wild
100%
ride through
copyright
the hardest,
free.
freshest sounds, straight from his world to yours. And if you like what you're hearing, don't forget to drop a follow on Instagram at Akad's Music.
So we'll talk space weather later, but I'm gonna bring it up right now. Fucking, there's a sunspot that's developing pretty quickly, and it looks like it could be a flare maker Earth facing. If its potential keeps going upwards, it might do something. So that's gonna be something to keep an eye out on.
So, yeah. What is this? Is this graveyard? It's a graveyard. Time to rip the bong. Don't let the bong rip you. Yo, Jojo Guns. Welcome on in, dude. I was just talking about there being a sunspot that is noteworthy. We'll take a look at that in a bit. Yo, there's 2 fucking good tires. Yo, that's a win. It's good. Oh man, some shit spawned in. Hell yeah. There, no dome light. There a dome light out here? It's a tail light. That's an ignition. Sponges. I better answer the phone. Where's... Hello? Oh, he's ripping the bong. Jojo, how'd you know? I think he just fucked himself up, bro. I think he's dead. I think that person just died ripping the bong. I think the bong ripped him. That's what happens when you let the bong rip you, man. More tires? Hell yeah. Yo, I don't see nothing. That looks like a nothing burger tire. But these are a score. The diesel will live. You know, and I have no idea why this game is addicting to me. I'm unsure what it is about this game that has me so like, yeah, I'll play Drive Behind the Horizon. No idea at all.
Have you ever come across strange teddy bears? Some claim that a screaming bear in French exploded in the hands of a driver who was a bit too curious. Be careful with what you pick up. You never know what you might stumble upon.
That looks like a dada. Doesn't look like a car that I need. Yeah, that's... That's a taillight. Shifter, CD, tire. Trash can. No idea what that is. Here's that other rack I should have got last time. I think that's a tire to the European transit car. Yeah, I think. Not 100%. I'm not sure which one you are. You must be that tire. Okay, well. That was fun. And onward we go. How is that open?
If you're having trouble with your car, or if you're not moving anymore, first, turn down the radio volume. Your engine might be off, but you can't hear it because of the bass.
That
Then,
actually
do
is
your
true.
usual checkup. Make sure the gear lever, pedal, and engine are all good. If after all the checks your car still won't start, congratulations. You've either blown the engine or run out of gas. In both cases, it's your fault.
Thought I saw a zombie. I was like, oh, fuck no. Which, admittedly, would have been the first zombie I've seen in a while in this game. We're just collecting shit. It really doesn't look like there's shit. We're just gonna keep going. Perfect. I've got like the best driving. I could easily be passing shit and not even notice. Nothing worth going actually looking for. I think we're gonna start adopting the let's circle it method, and then if it doesn't look good, we're just gonna keep going.
Introducing Rust Pen, a revolutionary rust-proof brushes for cars. Protect your vehicle against corrosion and preserve its pristine condition with our advanced brush technology. Actually, it's just a brush. Who cares? Does anyone really think we spent 9 years to this?
We can get over this. Don't worry. We can do it.
We simply added a wooden handle, which is why it breaks so often.
We can do
Find them
this.
everywhere. I mean, to promote many
I hope. I really, really hope. Yeah, it's got it. It's got it in the bag. Yo, here we go. Back on the road again. That does not need to be open. Yo, a garage. Yeah, a wacky inflatable flailing arm man. And it doesn't look like he's doing shit. We're slowing down hard. Turn that off. And where is the radio? Come on.
Hey there, listen.
Okay, well. I didn't really mean to turn.
Hey, Vladimir.
Coffee fueled rage. What's up? How's it going? Yeah. Vladimir works, but I prefer the inhaler. Or doodliness. Well, I can't speak anymore. Oh my god, I fucked that reference up.
Vladislav?
Vladislav. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So a Cyclops in here, that's cool, but it's not. I mean, that is cool. But I don't know that I should trade a vehicle for that. I thought this one was the one that you had to have the... No? Yeah, I knew it went in there. You can't fool me. And that is a lot of parts for it right off the bat. That's pretty nice. For sure. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down, I guess, right? I only have like a gillion of them. Now I can replace the my lost ladder. It's amazing. That ladder has been stored in my pocket. A lot of paint. I should probably collect the paint. Use another light. Yeah, this thing's got quite a few pieces. That is quite nice. Is this an engine for it? Really? Wow. This thing does have quite a few. Wow. A lot of cleaning supplies. We'll want to grab that in the paint and all that. But we'll use this ladder to defy gravity for a moment. That might be a Mustang light. I think I need this. I think. Are you? Oh my goodness, you are. 41, so you add 4, 45, so we're 4 parts away. A lot of parts away. So 4 parts and 3 parts. I'm getting close. This is... Yeah, this is... No, that's a Mustang tire. Wow, look at all the tires. Well, better get stowing. What? You're not supposed to try to fly away. Vehicle in over here, but I might have to. I really don't want to carry all these all the way over there. Seems like a waste of my time. I got an exit strategy. We're good. Well, that was not what... Yeah, see, now the truck's closer, so now it's technically a lot easier to load these tires and shit up, right? Feed into my delusion, people. I don't even know that that's the right. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to check that out at some point. See, when I'm no longer got the cars, I can get rid of those tires. At least that's my running theory. I'm also not sure if tires go bad. I'm really not sure on that. Maybe someone out there knows more than me and will tell me. Must be. So do I not have van? No, I do have van tires. They're back over there. I just may not have as many van tires. It is a Mustang wheel. Another tire. Oh yeah, we're stockpiling tires. We should have basically every car tire on hand. And plenty while we're trying to tow them to find the parts. That's the idea. Is that while we're trying to find all the OEM parts, we're able to sustain hauling it. And if we, for some reason, need tires, we can just use them in place of the tires we're already using. I don't know. It sounds good in my mind. Like I said, do I actually probably need to do this? I have no idea. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Because, like, really, what's the worst that happens? I just have a bunch of fucking shit on this vehicle. I don't believe I have the setting where weight is an issue. Maybe next run I'll do that and keep myself from doing this. But hopefully by then I'll have the cars all unlocked and I can just start with a car that I want to drive the whole time, like a fast
Did you get a
one.
ladder?
Yes, I found a ladder. Yes, I have a ladder. Yes, indeed. Which one was the drinks was you? Yes, I corrected the mistake of losing my ladder.
Put the silly sock on the truck.
Silly sock on the truck. Yeah, I have no idea what silly sock you're talking about. Silly sock on the app. You have lost me.
What is the big green thing?
Oh, the wacky inflatable flailing arm dude that isn't, yeah. Wacky inflatable flailing arm man that doesn't work quite right. And you can't pick that up, unfortunately. Because I'm a hoarder, Okay? I'm gonna come in here with this.
Oh man.
Look, I don't have a problem. I don't need all these things, okay? I'm just taking all these things, right? You know? You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, cool. I'm glad we had that talk. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page here. And that you're not questioning why I'm spending my... I'm just gonna whip the credit card out and here, pay for this all right now. I'm gonna leave it in the truck and never use it. Like a good hoarder. I mean, yep, I'm gonna use all of the... Whoa, I just saw inside myself. You ever have those inner body experiences? You know, those experiences where you just randomly see inside your own body? No? Just me? Okay. You know, just during the day, just randomly, I see my tickers. You know, that is what it is. Ooh, he's hungry.
That's a classic hot rod.
Classic hot rod. Oh yeah, the Cyclops, which is some classic car of some kind. I have no idea what. I think I've heard it referred to as the Retro. And we're just gonna nicely take all this shit. Like we own the place. We're gonna take it all. It's all mine. Yeah, can't stop me. Dude's got like irritable bowel syndrome going on. I can hear his stomach growling. Oh my god. Just let me grab all the sponges. I must take them all. They must be my friends. I feel like they just keep multiplying. Every time I run back here and grab one, I feel like there's more. Maybe not. I mean, it was just a lot of fucking sponges. Perfect. 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 These are my sponges. These are my sponges. All mine. All mine. Okay. Now let's go collect this paint.
How much longer are you streaming tonight?
I don't know, it's 7. I got a few hours in me. Not sure exactly how many hours in me. I got a few, 2 or 3 hours probably. Probably about 2, 3 hours. Yeah, sounds probably pretty appropriate. Sounds pretty good, right? That's the same blue, right? Yeah, it's the same blue. Oh, is that a silver can? No, it's a white can. What the fuck? Is that a new... No, it's a black can, right? No. Yeah. No? What?
So have you thought about building a scout car?
I'm waiting for the new update to come out to be honest, for that. That's when I'll really probably do that. Because this new update that's coming down the pipeline at some point is supposedly got it where you can like customize like suspension on the cars. And so like when you have like the oversized diesel tires, say like on the Cyclops, you can actually like jack the Cyclops up. When that happens, dude, yeah, we gonna get into some stupid shit. And I have one of those. Okay, put it there then. Goes to show you, when you think you have every color, the game throws more colors at you. And some of the colors look very similar too.
Oh snap, when?
We will go look at Steam here in a minute. I think it doesn't really look like that. Is it another new color? Or is it just the lighting playing tricks on me eyeballs? Oh god.
Metallic.
Yeah, dude, I can't see. I'm telling you right now, I'm probably got a lot of these wrong. Oh, goodness. Like, these could totally easily be different colors. Okay, wait. There we go. Look at that. Collected up that paint. Professional. Okay. So where is... Okay, so it really doesn't say, okay? So it says the garage is coming. The garage update turned out to be much bigger than we initially imagined. What started as a simple feature grew into our largest update yet. Fueled by the team's creativity and new ideas along the way, we faced more challenges than expected, but we're very happy with the features we've introduced. While optimization and debugging are still ongoing, we're confident it will all come together soon. Okay. Tuning and Liberty update. In 2026, we plan to release 2 updates shrouded in a bit of mystery. The titles already hint at what's coming, but for now, well, okay. So yeah, I don't know. They're gonna be adding some new vehicles in this year, but it's the it's this garage update that is what I've been hearing about. Which is, like I said, supposedly, you can, like, see this car's got camber. Didn't I see a video played on it or something? Yeah. Here we go. Here's what they're talking about. See, so. And I think that'll be badass when they do this shit. So, when we get the game at this stage, this will
Ask
be...
Grok to look for a date.
Ask Grok? I don't know that I have X Grok anymore. Stop paying for that. I'm a broke motherfucker at the current moment. So, you might have to ask Grok, because I may not be able to right now. I guess you're going to be able to mix paints. Have paint thinner. All that good shit. It looks great. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so did you guys notice, like I said, we have our 3D printed soda can lids. Let me get you the right one. You know, it's just a lid for a can of soda. You know, just a nice lid. You know, it's on there. I'm working on making sure that size gets to where it is like as tight as it can be, so that when you actually like put it on there, it's on there. I'm working on some shit here. Doll it up. I can show you the base model here. Yeah, so this is our cup soda can lid we're working on right now. Going to be added to our merchandise that I in-house sell here on the channel. To you, the internet, and people in IRL, to help fuel and fund what we do here. Which by sell to you guys, that is we work in donations, which means you like what we do and like what we do here, just donate to us. And if you send us your mailing address, you'll get random things sent to you. And of course, if you actually want to buy something, you can, but I prefer you take the other method.
How fine can you print?
How fine can I print? Like how small, or like how fine of detail? The printers, mine is pretty low grade at the moment. I'm going to be upgrading to I'm getting another one here eventually. One that's quicker and faster. So this one's going to be moved to making single prototype units because it's slower. And then we're going to have a faster model that's going to be used to crank out faster production of whatever we're actually trying to sell or give away. Which, as always, I like to promote some of our other things we do. I have some of these survival kit things that are basically just plastic arrowheads and a spearhead that you put away in your camping gear or just in a bug out bag or anything like that. And guess what? You have the ability to make spears and arrows quickly and conveniently. Now, why would that matter to you? Because it might. Just taking on that.
The reason I ask is because the outer ring part needs to be springy tight printed.
Yeah, this is going more on I'm getting it so close that it's just very tight. It may not be a very good liquid seal, but it'll be I've got a hold of it seal. Yin and yang difference. Depends on, like I said, manufacturing difference. Like I said, this is going for, I've got it so defined of a space that it's grabbing that ring, this ring here, and inside inside this little inner pocket right here. That's what's grabbing your actual soda can ring, and it is meant to be so precise that it is a tight fit. That's what I'm printing. That's what I'm selling, and I'm being upfront about it.
Guys at work would use them because Wes be working.
Yeah. And I mean, even people at like where I work, we work in a production thing. We make wire harnesses, things go flying, terminals and stuff. And yeah, it's something to keep stuff mainly from falling into your drink more than it is for spilling over. I'm sure it will have some, it's not just going to fly off if you drop the, like knock the can over, but you might still get some dribbles, And yeah, and that's what you're saying is where if I had a way to do springier printing, we could make ones that actually grab that and like hook to it and do that. There's buying a third-party seal and slamming down in there. That's another way of doing it too, but yin and yang. I'm not putting that much faith into it because mainly I'll probably just end up giving it away to most people that are like here right now watching. If you put your email, you give me your address, you want to trust me with that information, I'm more than likely just going to send you shit because that's how I operate. I'm not here to be famous, make tons of money. I do try to make money because I have goals, but that's here nor there. But I do also try to make sure that I'm doing it as like deeply as possible on people and myself.
We have opened shop down here in Southeast Texas. Humidity and bees in a trap, bees in a trap.
Yep. Yeah, definitely keep bees out of your drink for sure. Would do that. Keep the dust out of your drink. Would do that. 100%. And that's, like I said, that's way more what I've designed it for. I got other ideas to doll it up and make it look better, but I'm not there yet. I'm still getting it on it's so precisely right size that it fits so tight. You want that, oh, it's so tight type shit. Why am I going that far? Because that's what you want in your lid. Soda can lid. Oh my god, it is buggy. Chopping threads. Choppiness is so choppy. Choppy wouldn't even describe how choppy this is. I probably should stop. What the fuck?
Picnics make different colors or put cards like playing card symbols on them.
Yeah, I've got the symbol thing, yeah. That's what the fuck? Yo, this game is bugging. Yeah, I've got different colors. I plan on doing like if I'm going to like sell them right here in like my area,
Mayday, Mayday, lots loot.
Loot's lost is to have so many, you pay like a single price, or we do, a pack price. I'm gonna do colors. I got some more filament I'm gonna be ordering here soon, which is different colors. I've got tons of solid colors over here, but I'm gonna be ordering some tricolor shit and bicolor shit to really amplify the cool look of these. That's why I'm also gonna be beveling some sides into it so that you get more angles for more of these color changing filaments for you to get those like multicolor effects. It's in the works. It's slow. I just thought I'd show you guys the progress, so you guys know that that's a thing. There is also if you're a streamer or anything like that, I'm gonna start making like custom wall hangings for other streamers and myself. So eventually you'll see some kind of cool wall hanging that'll have the Vlad's Gaming Cartel stuff on it. And like I said, start moving towards making some of those for other streamers also.
Make some for Big Red Bull.
Make some for a Big Red Bull. Yeah, Big Red Bull. Yeah, I think one of my buddies at work asked me about that, because of course some of the Red Bulls have to be different size. Right now, this should just be a standard can size, which is gonna probably fit most of your like Mountain Dew, Monster, Coca-Cola. They all pretty well use a standard size can, so there's not a lot to worry about there. Red Bull is the weird one, for sure. Oh yeah, we ought to look into that. While I'm thinking about it, we're chilling here. Where is my tab, bro?
Brother, I've got to go clean up TTYL.
Yeah, dude, have a good one, man. Be safe. Round of applause to you. Let me pull this down here. What date or what? Why? Yeah, you can see these monster sunspots. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at that. That's the one passing by, but this is the one I want to bring your attention to. This dude came out of nowhere. That guy. And he looks interesting. Now, let me see if I can pull up. I don't know if I can get you the right. I do have the one I did today. Let's go ahead. Oh my god. Wow. Jiminy Cricket. Okay. Let's see right here. Okay, look at this. Look at this guy.
Bro, short clip it.
Okay, look at this shit. Right here. You can see this black and white, okay? Now, if we back this up, notice where this white comes out of nowhere. Now, we get back a few frames. It's pretty well just a solid black splotch, okay? Now, I wonder if I can, let me put you here. Let me put you here. Let's get you zoomed in here. Okay, look at this shit. Okay, look at this right here. You notice this guy right here is a nice solid black blotch, right? Let's move this frame forward. And notice, now this is set to a 15-minute interval. So each frame is 15 minutes, okay? And watch the rapid development of the white between right here, between the two dark spots and around the white right here. Okay, now look at that development. Now that was within about a little over an hour and a half. Now that's where the scene. Now that, like I said, this is today. This was like right as I was starting to stream. Okay, so that right there, was within an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Okay, and you can see how fast that white is rapidly developing. That's your north and south magnetism inside your sunspot. This is where your flare maker comes from. And literally within the last hour to 2 hours, you go from no white at all to being surrounded. And that was rapid morphology in that sunspot. Look at that. That is rapid development. Rapid. And like I said, now that was taken from the most recent clips right before I came here to stream of that sunspot and what we're seeing now. Like I said, now that top north one, that's what sent, you know, that X8.1 and the X4, but those were short-lived with very, very minimal CME development. Okay, and those are very complex. But like I said, even if you just play this clip, you can see how fast this guy morphs into development. Look at that. Boom. Explodes onto the scene right there. Okay, now look out. Let me just slow this down and let that play for a minute, and I'll get you a better view. Okay, and you can see the rapid development in this. Look at that shit. Rapid development. Boom, explosion onto the scene. That is going to be, if I was going to call anything ahead of anything, that sunspot's development suggests it is more than likely going to flare in our direction. Like I said, I can play that again. Watch this shit. This is rapid development. Boom, there it is. Boom. It's there. Most of these other sunspots just relatively stay the same. You can see the decay of this northern region here. But this southern region, that is exploding with life and energy. Just rapid, in-your-face development. Boom, it was there. And so like I said, you know, clicked the wrong scene there, sorry. So take that for what it is. I'm not normally in the game of pre-calling things because that's not how I normally operate. But because I like to put that, you know, I'm someone to be credible, I'm going to start trying to push more predictions of these morphologies in the sunspots and when we might actually see a flare. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Ben Davison does a great job, but, you know, he's not the only person who's doing this. You know, he showed me the light, so to speak, and I've taken it and ran, and I'm not that he's lacking. I think you should watch him, but I think you should watch me because I don't know that you get that detailed all the time with Ben Davison. Almost every time I'm here, I have this spread of sun stuff, and I'm going right before the stream. I'm going and getting these so that they're as fresh and to date as you can possibly get. So, shit to think about. If that thing pops one off, and it puts out a CME, you know, I'll be here telling you about it. Shit to think about. Shit, bros. It's smoke break time. So, you know what? I'm going to put you on break 30. Where I'm going to go catch me a smoke break and a quick puff off of a bowl waiting for me out here. And we'll catch back over here in like 5 or 8 minutes or so. You know, quick break. Real quick. Don't worry about it. No, we're going to come back. We're going to play some video games. Might still be more Drive Beyond Horizon. I might switch over to play something else. Like I said, I'm here. I might even just
what we're looking at is
doing some 3D modeling.
Our magnetosphere and
no
what it
game
looks like
plan.
in a stable condition.
Sit back.
This is what it
relax.
might look like soon.
If you need
Now,
to,
why you might ask?
get you
Because of
a
this,
fill up on your drink. if you gotta go,
Magnetic field and pole
think about
movement.
leaving a
Boom,
like,
there
a
you
follow,
go.
and a
See,
comment on the
this
video.
is North
And,
Pole. We got South
If you
Pole
really
over
want to be a
here.
Giga Chad,
I'm dancing,
and
right?
you know, really help us out,
Now, why is this important?
share with everybody you know.
Look,
If we
look at
had
these
10
jumps.
people and you guys,
boom, boom,
10
boom.
people
You
shared
can
with
see
everybody
the
you
gear
know,
strike,
those
right?
10,
This thing is
we would be at 100 real fast.
sprinting.
Those, then when we're at
Okay.
100, we do the same thing.
No.
We're at over
Since the
10,000 real
Carrington
fast.
event of,
And then
1859,
making
they
waves,
estimate
you know?
that was next
So
105. Okay,
it starts with,
the next
starts with you.
recorded
All I can
solar
do is
flare, the Sun
say,
Aurora,
think about
the
it.
southern states, is next
Be right back.
45 in the early 2000s. Next, you have in 2024, you have an X12.9. Okay, and then earlier, a few weeks ago, you had an X2.9 do the same thing. And now you can see this graph. That is a plummet downwards. Now, what is that resulting in? That's resulting in stuff like this. Follow me. Oh, okay.
Way down there, southern hemisphere to see that, but the northern lights are almost never visible in places like Texas.
Yes, look at this beautiful red hues light up the skies in 21 different states. This is a look at the view from Colorado, but they were also seen in places like South Dakota, Virginia, and Iowa. These
year, back in May of 2024, when you were able to maybe see them with your phone as opposed to seeing them with the naked eye. That's kind of the situation for Huntsville, for Northeast Alabama tonight. If you really wanted to see them, you'd have to be essentially north of Interstate 70 up.
were taken last night, and it's actually pretty rare to see the northern lights give off this red tint. The most common color to see is green. That's
Now, like I said, why does this matter to you? Well, it matters because of this chart right here. This means here soon, these flares and aurora are going to affect your electrified world and mine. So you probably want to get ready and keep an eye on the sun. Till next time, flat out. What's up, everybody? My name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back with a bit of a recording. And what we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. I'm dancing, right? Now, why is this important to you? Look at these jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the ears drag, right? This thing is sprinting, okay? Now look, since the Carrington event of 1859, they estimate that was an X-105, okay? The next recorded solar flare that sent aurora to the southern states is an X-45 in the early 2000s. Next, you have, in 2024, you have an X-12.9, okay? And then earlier, a few weeks ago, we had an X-2.9 do the same thing. And now you can see this graph. That is a plummet downwards. Now, what is that resulting in? That's resulting in stuff like this. Follow me. Oh, goodness.
Way down there, southern hemisphere to see that, but the northern lights are almost never visible in places like Texas.
Yes, Look at this beautiful red hues light up the skies in 21 different states. This is a look at the view from Colorado, but they were also seen in places like South Dakota, Virginia, and Iowa. These
year, back in May of 2024, when you were able to maybe see them with your phone as opposed to seeing them with the naked eye. That's kind of the situation for Huntsville, for Northeast Alabama tonight. If you really wanted to see them, you'd have to be essentially north of Interstate 70.
Were taken last night, and it's actually pretty rare to see the northern lights give off this red tint. The most common color to see is green. That's
Now, like I said, why does this matter to you? Well, it matters because of this chart right here. This means here soon, these flares and aurora are going to affect your electrified world and mine. So you probably want to get ready and keep an eye on the sun. Till next time, flat out.
All right, look, I'm back. You know what we'll do? Where's my Steam library? Here we go. So, we got all kinds of Steam games here. This is my games over here on Steam. So if someone wants me to play something different, never played that. Okay. I mean, we got Daisy. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know that I've ever played that. Dopamine? No idea. Never played it. Got Fallout. Xanima. Hard ass game. Great game. Hard ass game. Actually, you know what? Because I'm in that I don't give a shit what we're doing. We'll save and exit. Yeah, I just said yes. Yeah, I don't care. Accept it. Oh, I forget. This game is so brutal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to be a frail Ethiopian. Ah, all these hairdos suck. Oh, there we go. We'll be good old... Oh, Lord Farquaad. Or whatever from Shrek. Farquaad. There we go. Oh, God. We'll give him shoes. We'll give him a blue tunic. Sure. I guess we'll learn Blast, right? Fuck, I don't know. It's been like a year and a half since I played this game. It doesn't even register that I've played it, even though I know I have. Now this is a physics-based game, and I'm gonna be trash. Hey, you. Oh God, I don't remember. I don't remember how to play this game. This is bad. So I can't pick the torch up? That's some crap. What the fuck am I even doing? Oh, there we go. I had a moment, guys. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat. Oh my god. I suck at this game. I'm gonna die. And we sampled, right? Okay, that was fun. I can't play that game. No idea. That was fun though, right? What other crap do we have that we could randomly play here? Let's go to yeah, you know, and this is Epic's, which I think there was a new game. It is Thursday. Botany Manor. Never heard of it. Let's see what it's about. That does not need to be that loud. Uh-huh. No idea. Looks like a puzzle game, maybe. I mean, I'm gonna get it. But that doesn't mean I gotta get it right now. Okay, let's keep playing this. Definitely not fried chicken. We'll load the soup den. That I don't think is doing so hot. But we'll keep trying, you know? Okay. We need orders. There's traps we could get. There we go. Amazonian cannabis? That's crazy sounding. Can't make meth. So it's not just managing early on. Not broke. Okay. We're making money. I only have 1,000 left. This might be bad. We're up to 10 on that. I may have bought into that too soon. Can I back up? That was not what I really intended to do. You know, man. You know? Okay, so lesson learned. I gotta have a little more money. So I should probably just stay the course with the one business. Which is unfortunate. How much does it cost? $0 to own it. Okay. So from here, I can actually like save up. Make it a donut shop. Because that's the preferred. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Hopefully I haven't missed any deliveries. I may have. We're at 9 there. Might be losing money. Admittedly, we're probably going broke. So I may need to restart and rethink this. Well, no, there we go. We're getting the profit back into the right direction. That's good. Okay, we're starting to get a really big stockpile. We have 12, 14, 15, 16, 16 in storage right now. Yeah, we're sitting good. I mean, we're getting really close to making money. Really, really close.
We're getting really, really close. It would be nice to see a profit. Yeah, you know, I'm just So is there no way that to go to main menu that's only to exit the game? What kind of crap is that? Okay. Vlad's not for you, shop. I do not need the tutorial. We don't need the tutorial. We don't. We can just start the game. I believe I know what my mistake was. We weren't really doing all that great. I think I can do that better. I mean, I've never played this game before. So. Yes.
Right, yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna pause it while I do this. No. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then we'll give them this detached. Bedroom to sleep in. Yeah, that's good. We want 1, 2. Okay, here's the fun of doing this shit again. There we go. So what is this? This is it's day shift. Looks great. Okay. Perfect. We can go ahead and... $7,000. $6,000. Okay. Now. Got 15 G's. Oh, you're dealing dope next to me, huh? Oh yeah, now we gotta start doing that shit. I wonder if that's a strategy. Wait, hold on. Is that a strategy? Can you load the game and start the game and just go and make the donut stand and not even do anything else, not even fuck with the drugs? Like, because it seemed like the hmm. The donut shop. I mean, it sounds good in my head. So like I said, my idea here is you just start the game and just go and divert everything to making the donut shop. It creates money by being a donut shop. So why would you not do that? Why would you go through all the shit of being a drug dealer when you could just go make a legit donut shop? Oh no, no. I didn't wanna I didn't wanna play the story. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Get out of the way. You see the effect it costs? Okay, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. I did not mean to. I'm just gonna close because that was infuriating. Trying to sit through that tutorial. The donut hole shop. Why not? It's only changed like a billion times now. I may need to go take a break, guys. It's getting exuberantly warm in here. All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Let me take a break. What's up, everybody? My name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back with a bit of a recording. What we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. Time dates, right? Now, why is this important to you? Look at these jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the years drag, right? This thing is sprinting, okay? Now look, since the Carrington event of 1859, they estimate that was an X105, okay? The next recorded solar flare that sent aurora to the southern states is an X45 in the early 2000s. Next, you have in 2024, you have an X12.9, okay? And then earlier, a few weeks ago, we had an X2.9 do the same thing. And now you can see this graph. That is a plummet downwards. Now, what is that resulting in? That's resulting in stuff like this. Follow me. Oh, good.
Way down there, southern hemisphere to see that, but the northern lights are almost never visible in places like Texas.
Yes, look at this beautiful red hues light up the skies in 21 different states. This is a look at the view from Colorado, but they were also seen in places like South Dakota, Virginia, and Iowa. These
year, back in May of 2024, when you were able to maybe see them with your phone as opposed to seeing them with the naked eye. That's kind of the situation for Huntsville, for Northeast Alabama tonight. If you really wanted to see them, you'd have to be essentially north of Interstate 70.
were taken last night, and it's actually pretty rare to see the northern lights give off this red tint. The most common color to see is green. That's
Now, like I said, why does this matter to you? Well, it matters because of this chart right here. This means here soon, these flares and aurora are going to affect your electrified world and mine. So you probably want to get it ready and keep an eye on the sun. Till next time, flat out. What's up, everybody? My name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back with a bit of a recording. What we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. Time dates, right? Now, why is this important to you? Look at these jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the years drag, right? This thing is sprinting, okay? Now look, since the Carrington event of 1859, they estimate that was next 105, okay? The next recorded solar flare, the Santa Aurora to the southern states, is next 45 in the early 2000s. Next, you have in 2024, you have an X12.9, okay? And then earlier, a few weeks ago, we had an X.
All right, I'm back for a bit more,
Do
folks.
this.
A bit longer. Let's see
Do
if
this
we
correct.
can test this out. Third place. Yes. Business license. Donut shop. Yeah. I guess we'll start from right here. We want something that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Right? You want ease of flow. Right? You want something like that, right? Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, that looks good. Well, let's do. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was not the right screen at all. That was wrong. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was asleep at the wheel. So sorry, folks. What? I was not. No, we don't want see-through. Why is everything see-through? Perfect. Right? Yeah, we'll put a double door. Why not? Okay, we can't do any of those. So it needs a small dehumidifier? Okay. That's a good. Mm. You're gonna be the green guys. You're gonna be the blue. Okay. We got our colors. They're gonna all do we got night shift. Right? There we go. Okay. I have no more money. So I don't appear to be making money. This is bad news. Okay, that's bad news. Crippy Chuckles, welcome on in, dude. Well, that's bad news. That did not work out. My trial did not work out. So you can't make money by just making a donut shop. That kind of sucks. But we had to know. Vlad's or Ward Drugstore. We don't need a tutorial. We know how to play this game. Welcome on in, by the way. Bro, also, you know, it's my birthday next week. So, that's a thing. So make sure you guys come back next week for my birthday. Yeah. And turning in the grand 35. Yeah. Wait, no, let's go back to factory roads. Let's just do that. Like that. Okay. That's solid. I like that. Do you really want? Right. But you don't want to be. We did something like that. think I'm getting way too deep into the weed in the process, but I need another drink. Let me think about this. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Okay, and then We got that. Yeah, that looks like a killer facility if I do say so myself. We gotta make those. We should pause that. Because it's just burning time. That's not good. I mean, if we can't make money with that, I don't know what to say, dude. I mean, it's not the most riveting content, but it's been what it is tonight. I ain't tripping. Probably crank this up. As long as I pay attention to make sure that whenever there's a wrap, like a delivery pop-up, I gotta make sure I do that so that we make money. We need the money. We haven't made a dime. It's alarming that there hasn't been anything pop up to say, hey, come do this. I mean, does the game just not like what I've done? I'm very confused. Just nothing. I ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna spend money. I think it was because I didn't have the hotlines. At least I hope that's what it was. I hope. I have no idea. Because this is a big, elaborate business, building here I've built. I don't want to scrap this. So hopefully we start making money. That would be great. Please, game, start sending deliveries. Please. Please. So am I just soft locked into you just not giving me contracts to go do? What the fuck, game? I got you fast forward and everything. Like, you just not gonna do it? Just no? No? You good today? It's respectful, but I don't like it. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. Shit's bogus. You just don't like my setup, game? Is that what it is? Is it too OG? This is some bullshit. Well, go fuck yourself, game. Okay, anyways, well, guys, this is where I'm going to end the stream. Hopefully you've had a great night. I'm going to find us someone to raid real quick. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? How about Late Night Ramblings? He's playing something. Who knows what he's playing? Oh my god. Alright, there we go, guys. Catch you on the flip side. Vlad out. Everybody, my name's Vlad the Inhaler, and we're back. Back with a bit of a recording. What we're looking at is Earth and our magnetosphere and what it looks like in a stable condition. This is what it might look like soon. Now, why, you might ask? Because of this right here. Earth's magnetic field and pole movement. Boom, there you go. See, this is North Pole. We got South Pole over here. Time dates, right? Now, why is this important to you?